Shaking. Hey, man. Last night or yesterday was a very interesting day. Very interesting 24 hours. It made me come to understand that mental health,
Yeah, it's serious.
that shit is very, very real. Very real. I didn't, by the end of the night, by the time you sent me that video from when Lux went live, it just made my mouth drop to the floor because this nigga, he was giving it up on us on his live last night to the point I thought this. I started to think to myself, damn, maybe this nigga is really deceased and shit. Like he was almost that convincing that he was going that hard with it and shit. That shit
Yeah.
was wild, very,
Let me
very
tell
wild.
let me tell you something about people and and when you're certain you come from a certain lineage,
Right.
stuff like death and a person like Loaded Lux is not gonna get murdered, inshallah, and nobody know about it. It's impossible for it to be hitting from the hood,
Yeah.
from and and to stand on it and to say you got solid information, sick,
Very,
sick.
very fucking bizarre. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Um, I
I
don't even
called
know what
I,
to
I
say.
called I called Lux furious, and I told him, I said, yo, bro, I understand what you're going through right now. But for this man to have these videos up talking about you deceit, and then for people to tag along with them to make their videos go on the traction, want to be the first to put out bad news and grossly false information. I said go live for about 2 minutes. You ain't even gotta go live. I know what you're going through. I know you grieve it, but just let people know you're alive, man, because this is some weird energy going on the internet. It's weird. Is unorthodox. Is mental health to the 100th power. It's
Yeah.
really people that's mentally sick out here, man, and
Yeah.
that's sad. It's sad. In the holy month of Ramadan, I'm gonna put them in my du'as because people are really sick. It's sickness out here,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I was in, of course I was in the Department of Corrections for some time, and I seen every form of mental health.
Hmm.
I think Sub Zero is probably going through a paranoid schizophrenic type of situation. That's how it starts. Like he displayed all of the traits of somebody who going through the paranoid schizophrenia shit. For real.
I heard he going through some. I heard he going through some things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is. I heard he going through some things and probably facing some time. I don't know, but that for you to know us and to be that and to come up in the game with us and to promote that for almost 48 hours was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was sickening.
When did the videos finally get taken down? How long after Lux made his appearance? Because I posted it on my YouTube, of course, and I put it on Twitter as
Probably
well.
sometime last night,
I woke up this
maybe.
morning and it was gone.
Yeah, like I had to make that happen because he was being very disrespectful. And it's the only month of Ramadan. That's why today I'm being more cordial.
Right.
Being more cordial, but we gonna fry. It's a fish fry today.
Right. Right.
It's a
Uh,
fish fry.
I stuck my head in his live stream last night, man. Oh my God. Whole bunch of retarded motherfuckers. Whole bunch of retarded
They
motherfuckers.
cling together. A bird
Yeah.
of a feather flock together. All
Yeah.
nuts hang together.
Yeah.
And not to say nuts, but people that's into that same word, like you, there's nothing you can tell them.
Right.
Now, what can you? If the man said I'm alive, what do you think that? What they gonna say? Oh, that was AI. What they gonna say? He was cloned. All
That's the
type of
first thing that came in my mind. I said, man, they gonna say that this is artificial intelligence because the shit that he was saying in his live stream sounded too convincing. And I just have to put this out there.
Loaded Lux is
Whenever
alive and well.
whenever something happened involving you,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing they start talking about is the diplomats.
Yeah.
I think that shit is corny as fuck. For you to still be relevant, still going on, name worthy platforms, freestyling, doing shows with Rock Marcy, and still moving around and shit. Me and you, of course, me, you, and Shyheim was at can't remember who show.
SOBs.
Yeah, we was in SOBs together. As soon as we hit the door, man, all of the media guys ran up on us with the microphones and shit like that. To
Yeah.
still be relevant after all this time, man. I mean, they need to go ahead. They need to go somewhere with that. I
And
did a
it's it.
pop-up shop with you in DC this past summer. We got big money. From the pop-up shop, we went to the A&1 game in Philadelphia.
Sure
Soon,
did.
soon as we stepped in the place, Skip to Malou got he said your name before he said mine and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the microphone, announcing us and all of that. And
And I was going through the hood to show love in Philly. I had you made me take all my jewelry off.
yeah, yeah,
It was some thing on the wall that said some crazy shit on the wall. Like we don't wait for we hit them the same day or something. Somebody wrote on the wall. I was just
yeah,
like,
yeah, like UPS.
yeah,
We
we
get back the same
the
day,
same
like
day.
UPS.
Yeah, it was like like people. I had I had utmost respect for Sub, right? And this is no cap because when his platform was popping
Yeah,
and he would be in the spots I was in, he would always give me shine.
right,
He would always put me on. He was I'm it's you can't find a Sub-Zero DVD that I wasn't on
right,
because he had so much Dipset footage. He was at all the last video shoots with Stack Bundles, God bless.
right.
You know, he had access. So, but after the DVD game died out, everybody ain't blossomed like they did in the DVD game as they did on the digital game far as YouTube.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And guys still have egos and bitterness and towards a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I don't, for whatever reason, I don't know why his popularity didn't transfer over to YouTube. I think he came late though. I think he came
Hmm.
late. YouTube came out in 2006. I got on here I think in 2006 or 2007 with my first channel and
Hmm.
got to work right away. For many years,
Hmm.
I didn't have any footing, man. Like I had to like build it. Like I'm serious. I started to catch a couple viral videos popped up on World Star 2 or 3 times, and then my situation started to accelerate. But
Hmm.
I don't understand why somebody who had a big DVD like him, because he was popping. I don't
Nah,
understand why it didn't transfer over to
it was,
YouTube.
and for a minute, it was only him and Smack. He
Yeah,
was a little bit more consistent than Smack too.
yeah.
Because by the
Smack
time
was like
Smack
a
dropped one, he'll probably drop two or three.
yeah.
He
Smack
would drop
kind of
like,
came out like maybe once or twice a year,
yeah,
right?
like every year. Because back then, it'd be like, say, he get all the summer footage in Miami and all that. And by the time he drop, it'd be like October and all that. So you can see, like, he's just been working. Like, Smack got a lot of DVDs too, but it wasn't as consistent as Sub.
Yeah, he
You know what
didn't
I'm
have
saying?
to come. Smack was so big. Smack didn't have to continue to come out like that. Like he could come out every 4 months, every 5 months, something like that. Whereas,
He did a mean he did a it's almost like you almost forgot about the Smack DVD because the way the URL is popping. Like
yeah,
his transition was like smooth. Like he was like, oh, this shit that everybody be waiting for at the end of my DVDs, I'm gonna turn this into my next move. And that's what he did. And
right,
it was easy for him because he was connected to all the battlers.
yeah.
It was easy. That was an easy segue.
I don't understand, man. Somebody in the chat said Sub didn't even try his hand with YouTube during the pandemic.
Nah, it seemed like all the coolest guys turned to real arrogant assholes when they got the YouTube. The coolest guys in person, once they get in front of this camera and this mic, they turn to whole different people to where you be looking at it. Like a few months ago, I was watching Sub-Zero and I was just like, yo, this not the Sub I know. He was never like this. Niggas just clickbait shit and just say whatever.
Yeah, he did turn extremely gangster once he got to YouTube. It was a lot of wild tough guy shit, gangster shit. Like seemed like he had a mission to prove his that he was street or some shit like that. You know what
Cause
I mean?
when I was first introduced, he was more militant. I guess he had just came home.
Yeah,
He was doing the 52 fake outs. He was connected to those dudes and
52 blocks.
the 52 blocks
Right.
and that's when the bartenders had got big.
Yeah,
He
they
was the
was all
first to
over
really,
his shit.
you know what I'm saying? So that's how he was always humble. You know what I'm saying? But once he got the YouTube, it went. I was just like, I see that happen to everybody that get a camera though.
When I encountered him, he was on some player shit. Like he had the chicks on the
Yeah,
street.
and then he transitioned to fat fat puffs with the girls and
Yeah,
you know,
I couldn't
like
remember the name. That's what it was.
fat
Yeah, Fat
puffs.
Punch.
Like, cause I was
Yeah,
a fan. Like, I'm not gonna front, like, but disrespecting me, that's a no-no. And definitely disrespecting my man having a video that's false information up for damn near 48 hours and you standing on it talking about you got information from the family. Like that is
super
beyond
mental
insane.
health. Super mental health, paranoid, schizophrenic, man. He was ardent. If you look in his face when he was saying
Yeah,
it,
for real.
a lot of conviction. And you know what I'm saying? It had to, for somebody to be able to create that, he was convincing. It
Yeah.
had me asking myself, damn, like,
Nah, he was going through emotion, bro. I seen it. You see it all in his face. Like he's going through something. I get some help, please.
please get some help. Please get
Get
some
some
help,
help.
man. He had my name in his mouth all crazy last night.
Mine's too. He just says wild derogatory things. I put up a
Yeah,
live. I went back at him, but it wasn't about even. I don't really have no quarrel with the brother, but that was a big no-no, and that was very disrespectful. First of all, Loaded Lux has a grown son that be on the internet every day.
right.
You think somebody want to run across that and it's the wrong information? You ain't even get the right information, and you stood on it for 48 hours.
This was my thing, right? A lot of people from DC and Maryland, they had access to the news story from the door, and it clearly said that the young man that lost his life was 32 years old and shit. I thought that was enough. He went as far as saying that the news got it all fucked up. They made a mistake.
Rest in peace, Baby J. Rest in peace, Baby J. That was Loaded Lux's little brother.
His little brother. Condolences to him.
Yeah, condolences to the family. Like I said, I called up Loaded Lux because I got the bat line where he's picking up on the second ring. You get me?
Yeah,
And I was like, yo, bro, I understand what you're going through, but just, let people know that you're okay. You have a lot of fans in high places. You have you don't have your ordinary fans. It ain't just the battle world. You got fans all over the world. You know what I'm saying? You done had Farrakhan quote your bars before. You get what I'm saying? He's a different type of a guy. So when you spreading that type of news, you giving mixed signals, and then you got wrong information because you ain't speak to no family member.
yeah, yeah.
All he had to do was hit me on Instagram. I would have told him what was up.
You see what the first call I made, I woke you up. You was asleep. It was like 1:30
Yeah,
in the morning. I'm like, yo, they saying that Lux got killed and shit. I said, does that make sense to you? He was like, huh? He's like, hold on, man. I'm gonna call you right back. And then we ended up eventually getting on a live stream. But I knew where to
First of
call
all,
and get a credible source in regards to his status. I knew that you would know about it.
Lux is so calculated. He don't be in those type of atmospheres. He's not that. He's not staticky. He's a humble soul that's trying to do better for him and his family. He's not, even though he's from the jungle, he don't be in them environments where somebody's going to attempt to take his life.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying? He's not that. He's not one of the drill rappers. He's not one of the. He's not a positive brother, healthy brother. Work out, smart, educate, build. That's what type of zone he be in. He don't be around that rah-rah shit. He don't be around in no street, nothing street connected. When you said it, like, that's not even his character to even be getting caught up in some shit like that. His aura's so strong, he don't attract that type of aura, bro. Not even in battle rap. When did you even see him get like that in battle rap? He come do his thing and that's it.
Right.
He ain't over aggressive. He just letting you know I'm the best. That's it. It ain't no staticky. And the niggas that he came up with, the Aces Click, them niggas get staticky. Them niggas don't play no game. Niggas ain't no chumps. Niggas is real sturdy niggas. Whole crew. Sturdy niggas.
Speaking of the crew, I had to cuss 12 out last night. I cussed his ass to the fucking ground. 12, you
Wow, what
overstepped.
happened with 12?
He overstepped his bounds. I'm about to tell you. If somebody calls my phone and I don't have, and that your name ain't programmed in my phone, you're probably a stranger or somebody that I don't have a relationship like that with. Back in the summer, he hit me up. He seen me in the city and hit me up and said that he wanted to give me some of his reefer. This is when I was smoking a Baker's 12 or whatever and shit. He approached me as a fan. Yeah, you 12. You approached me as a fan. Don't ever fucking forget that. Last night, after he seen the video that I put out, he took it upon himself to call me. And when there was no identification on the phone. This is after 11, 12 o'clock. I said, your business hours is over with. This is too late for anybody to be calling me. And I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And he sent a voice recording and said something. No, he sent a text message and said something like, we went to Sub-Zero Mama house and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Mind you, I don't know who the fuck this is. I immediately got on my video. I sent him a video I recorded. I said, I don't know who the fuck you is, but as soon as you said we, I know that you a sucker. Don't play with me on the phone. Don't fucking play with me, fam. And then he ended up telling me who it was and shit. And I was terribly offended. 12, you not my man. You approached me as a fan. You wanted to give me some of your reefer for free. Don't call me after business hours, my nigga. You ain't never bought nothing from me. I ain't never bought nothing from you. You dig what I'm saying? Check yourself. And I ain't the type that you could be bluffing and shit like that. I understand that that's your man, but I don't even give a fuck. Check yourself. But anyway, I just had to put that out there.
Yeah, that's Lotus' uncle, a well respected. I don't know why that got off on that, but yeah, man, this situation was kind of crazy, and you know, I had to nip it in the bud and just had bro go live, and that's it. Like, niggas ain't looking for no points for that. It's just like, you can't have nobody out here playing with your name, not even for no rap battle shit or none of that, just off your name.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't like, nah, I don't want no points for that. I don't want everybody been hitting the deal. Y'all was some real. Now, if that's your brother, that's the type of shit you do.
Let me ask you this. It was 24 hours, almost 24. It was over 24 hours. It was going on. It was probably about to go on 2 days. Nobody could get in touch with Loaded Lux. Sub was proving that people was bluffing. I guess people was telling him, oh, I talked to him, or I saw him, or I talked to him. And he was telling them, show and prove. And nobody could come up with anything. What was it about you that made him go live and even go as far as mentioning your name? Explain.
I'm a different nigga. Simple. I'm different. Niggas gotta respect my handle. I'm Unkasa. I'm a stand-up solid nigga. I ain't no smut on my name. I ain't never did a nigga dirty in my life.
Right.
I don't do like I gotta, since you know me, what we do, get money, right?
Get money. Get money and get fresh.
When let's put this out there. When you met me, right? And I introduced you to my niggas and we invited you to Miami for Memorial Day weekend. What we was doing?
Blowing fucking money. Bunch of young, rich motherfuckers blowing obscene amounts of money. Many a times we was down there, I reached for my bankroll and, niggas was telling me, chill, we got it and shit.
Like, come on. Like, niggas gotta stop playing with me. I've been doing this. I'm 44 years old. I've been out on these streets since I was like 7, 8 years old. I've seen all the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s as of yet today. I've never been incarcerated in my life. I've never been to the island. I don't know what up north is. I don't know what Jack Mac is. I don't know what a Chi-Chi is. I don't know what a fix up or hook up. None of that. A
Kevin,
cot. None of that. I don't know
that's
about
something
none
to
of that.
be, that's a flex. That's something to be
That's a
proud about.
super flex.
Super
That's a
flex.
super flex. Ain't no cracker ain't even got no time for me.
No
That
doubt.
means I'm smart. And I did a lot of shit. Like,
No
come
doubt.
on. Like, niggas don't understand. I'm a different breed. He got a John Lux, Loaded Lux, have a whole different respect for Antonio Wilder. It ain't got nothing to do with Two Gun or Unkasa or Loaded Lux. It's between John Lux and Antonio
Antonio.
Wilder. It's a
Right.
different type. We came up from the same building. That's my brother. We are bonded by family. We are family. You get
He
what
was
I'm
at your
saying? It's a
birthday
whole
party.
different.
He was at your birthday party in Jersey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Niggas, the niggas in the battle game ain't got no call like that. Only one that probably got that call like that is Head Ice.
Yeah. But
And Head Ice is on.
he couldn't show and prove last night. I mean
Nah,
yesterday.
he
Because
could have,
Sub
but
was telling him to, go ahead.
I had to do something else. I had to touch a nerve. It's a certain way you talk to people. You got to understand that man is grieving. I had to come from a whole different angle. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's coming from a whole different perspective. And when you respect a man's perspective that much, I'm gonna take the time out my grieving to give you the 2 minutes you asked for, and let people know that I'm well and alive. That's all I wanted them to know. It ain't to prove no point. It ain't for no brownie points. It's just I'm a different nigga. He's a different nigga, and that's my brother. And that's the bond. That should show y'all the bond between real niggas. This ain't got nothing to do with no music shit. It's a respect as men. Me and you we ain't meet on no media shit. When I met you, like I told the story, I met you, my man was getting to it, trapping. I'm like, nigga, I'm here for an interview. What the fuck? Nigga, that's how I met Gully. Like, and ever since then, everything always been a money play. I've never got on, Gully platform and said nothing derogatory about Dips, that Purdy, nobody. Whatever he know, I talk to people on a personal level. It ain't even for the internet because I
Right.
don't even do that. It's a lot of shit I know. I know a lot of shit about a lot of people. I'm connected to a lot of folks, but I don't get into that because that's not what it's. That's like, come on, man. I'm connected to a lot of shit you can't even talk about. You get what I'm saying? I'm a
Right.
different type of nigga. Like
Right.
you go to my Instagram, you see me on stage with Big Meech for real. Where
Facts.
y'all was at when Big Meech brought the Ligers in? I've been getting stripes since Tiger Skin, nigga. Like y'all, I'm that young little Harlem nigga that was going to Fort Lauderdale to link up with Meech. Doing tracks with Blue Da Vinci and all that. 05, 06, I was down. Yeah, we was doing that. When you
No
seen us,
doubt.
when you was down in Miami, when you was down in Miami, didn't Big Cuz pick me up off the fucking ground?
Because, yeah. Yeah. Facts.
Official BMF, OG
Facts.
original BMF nigga.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like let's stop it. Like, we ain't gonna ever play with my name. And I
And
ain't never been.
VIP with Nipsey Hussle.
Come on.
Yeah. And Nipsey Hussle was the only Crip in the party, I believe.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
bunch of
He was
Manga
by
Bloods.
himself.
And he was fucking with me then, because when Nipsey had caught his case and he was up here with Johnny Shipes and he was getting this deal, I was around them niggas every other day. You get what I'm saying? It's a different respect. Nipsey, God bless his soul, stopped up traffic on La Brea Avenue in LA for 15 to 20 minutes just to talk to me in this white Range Rover. My man, 1212 Visions was flabbergasted. He couldn't even comprehend what was going on. He was like, this is neighborhood Nip. Yo, he's stopping traffic. People beeping their horns. I'm a different type of nigga, and you witnessed it. You went to South Beach with me and my niggas, where we was walking around with, among the Zoes, a bag of money, everywhere we went. What was our bill? What was our bill when we ate every day, Jamil?
Shit, like 1,200.
Every day, right? Probably 3 times a day. We wasn't eating Burger King. Jamil like, yo, I'm about to go to the Burger King. No, the fuck you not. I'm going to show you about what the surf and turf about Memorial Day week is. Margaritas this big. We not playing.
No
and we've
doubt.
been doing this. I don't be flexing. I always was a humble soul. I don't be flexing, but I got flex in me.
Right.
Like niggas know. I've been around the best. I done been around. And I don't know why niggas be trying to throw Dipset in my face like we wasn't the shit. We ran the city for close to a decade. G-Unit, Dipset in the lot, in D Block. I come from the almighty Dipset. We scored from fashion, the music, the movies. What we didn't do, we over that. It's a whole new era. I'm a father now.
Yeah.
It's
I don't like that whenever something come up with you, the first thing they start talking about is the Diplomats. There's a lot of people
that's bad.
that was a part of the Diplomats.
I started off a platinum album.
True story. True story.
My first, I came in the game on the Kanye West beat.
There's other people that was in the Diplomats that they don't have the most motion today. They're not as active today. But it ain't you. It ain't you.
Yeah, and I'm still doing my thing from acting to movies. Like, people don't tell the story. Like, listen, I seen an interview. Like, people don't understand. Her 45th was the mecca of the mixtape selling. It was the drug hub of the 90s and the 2000s. If you was getting money anywhere from down south to the Midwest and you came to New York, you got something from the Taliban. And that's on God. You couldn't come to her 45th without getting harassed by 30 niggas. And we out there making 20 to 30 bands a day off of fake Coogee and Iceberg and mixtapes and movies and Don Diva magazines.
No doubt.
Your first Don Diva magazine might be from her 45th and Broadway. Like, let's not play
Jay
here.
Malice. Malice, what up?
Yeah,
Money
Jay
Mars,
Malice.
what up?
Yeah, come on.
Debo, what up?
That's day one Taliban. Jay Malice in the building. What's going on?
Yeah.
Muhammad Atta. Yeah. Come on, the real Taliban niggas. Like people gotta understand. We structured so much shit in hip hop. Look what Future called his crew. The Taliban. Yeah. Where does Future's logo?
A few niggas took that
Eagle.
name. A few niggas took that
Taliban. Dipset, everything. The pink, the belts, the boots, the sling. We the niggas, we the creators of the Piff. I'm one of the yard fathers of the Piff. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, in all the significant parts of Dipset, a lot of that shit came through me. Hell came through me. Me and Hell battled. I burnt him. He saw coming to her 45th. We went. I put out a mixtape called The Piff. Me and him did a song. Me, him, and my man Kiani did a song on the Just Fire beat. And Cam came to her 45th that day. We did it. And we had the Dipset rap Taliban van outside with Cam face all over it. And I played him that shit. And he was like, damn, yo, that shit hard. Yo, who the last nigga? My lights, bro, my watch like bright like Yankee Stadium nights. I'm like, oh, that's Hell Rel. He down with DFL and shit. Man, he a cool nigga.
Right.
He got snatched up on the spot.
I didn't appreciate it, man. A lot of mental health. We witnessed the decline of a media legend, Sub Zero.
Yeah, yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to Sub, man. Sub, get your dribble right, my nigga.
You crashed all the way out. And I don't, in the month of Ramadan, if I said anything derogatory to you just because it's the holy month of Ramadan for for the sake of Allah, I apologize because I wasn't even supposed to break my fast. I wasn't even supposed to, we ain't even supposed to be doing this, going live or none of that right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be, but I'm gonna let you know, like you jumped out on me, you said all type of disrespectful things, and you was wrong. You was dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
And for the card you was looking for 48 hours, the one that you was telling to suck your dick and all that, I'll pull out the ace card. I call it
Right,
the aces click. I call it the bat line. Hit up the Instagram for about 2 minutes and
right.
fade to the black. Cause I know what you're going through right now.
I never seen nobody cheddar bob their career like that, man. I never seen he had time to take it down earlier in the day. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah,
he
he
left it
stood on
up.
that.
He left it up, and then he went live again. And
He
just for the
spoke.
record, just for the
He
record,
said,
I gotta say this right. Everybody here, he didn't delete them videos. He just put them on private and shit or
yeah, that's
unlisted.
what he did.
That way, you still get your check. You still get your numbers. Them numbers that he did, that shit still will show on his profile. Whatever, how many views his channel has done. Them views from them 24 hours of chaos. He did not delete that shit. Don't believe
Mhm.
it. He did not delete that shit. That shit
Of
just on
course
Twitter.
not. We know the game. You know, you shadow them. That's what you do. The public can't see them, but they still up.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
people don't understand. Like that's why I had left the that's why I made sure that Unkasa True Hip Hop Stories was a moment. It's like a book. I gave you 32 chapters of my life for
yeah,
free.
yeah,
Wasn't monetized or nothing. I was just giving you uncut, raw, of real, true hip hop shit. You can keep watching it and watching it. It wasn't to be a longevity thing. People don't understand some things are moments. You know what I'm saying? And the
yeah.
reason why, because when you start telling your truth, people get salty and they get bitter and people get defensive if they are put in a certain light. But I always say if my truth is telling the truth and you just so happen you shouldn't have did what you did, just
You shouldn't have did it, motherfucker.
simple.
Yeah, yeah.
And
They
people and
asking
it,
what year. It was 2010, y'all, that we was in Miami. But go ahead, bro.
yeah, exactly. And people don't take accountability for nothing. Like I made sure soon as man you was comfortable on a note, I was like, yo, I want to meet you some guys. I think you and my guy Skibo Debo will click up. Shout out to Skibo Debo. I said, I think man, after Miami, that nigga Gully that nigga stayed with us for a month after we left Miami.
That's what it ended up being. That's Skibo Debo right
Like, come
there.
on. Like, come on. Like you seen us spend money, you seen the top of the list respect us. Like, and that's when all three avenues were still open. They don't got that now. That's
Oh
when
yeah, yeah. They
Ocean,
blocked that.
Collins,
They got these big ass metal arms that
mm-hmm,
they let down after I think like maybe like 6 o'clock. So
mm-hmm.
cars can't drive through. What's that? Ocean. Cars can't drive through Ocean at night like they used to. That shit is all blocked up. I went down there recently. That shit was like a ghost town, man. Compared to where Miami is just not a. It's just not. That's
Cause
for
the young,
your kids.
yeah,
You can
the
take your
young guys
kids and
is
shit down there.
yeah,
Back
cause
then,
they don't even
you couldn't take
understand.
no kids.
Don't listen, Gully. You remember the custom car that had all the crystal running through it?
Yeah, yeah. I've seen
Them
some of
niggas was
the
out there
wildest cars,
showing out.
man. Some of the
They
wildest
was out
cars I
there.
ever seen. Yeah,
And then you had Ocean, Collins, and Washington open. Cause we was on all three avenues. There's
yeah,
over 1 million people out
yeah.
there.
That shit was crazy as fuck. You can't. I
It's
can't
not
even
like that
describe
now.
it. Man.
Everything is pushed to one avenue, Ocean, to the beach.
Yeah. And they still
They ain't
having
having no
problems down
fun.
there and shit. People have been spring break and shit going on down there right now, I believe. And
Did we did we
they
have to
having
wait on
problems already.
did we have to wait on Long's Lawn Memorial Day weekend?
Nah, straight to the front. I got it on tape.
Come on.
Wherever we went,
Wristband.
Cameo, Live, wherever we went. Straight to the front of the line and shit. Straight to VIP, wristbands and all of that.
I had to stop you from busting Juelz bodyguard in the head with a
The
bottle that
security.
night.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, we ain't gonna even do that. Nigga Gully was like, man, he's
What
hyping
happened to
niggas,
that
man.
dude? What
Yeah,
happened to that dude? I wonder
I
what
don't
that
even
nigga
know.
was.
Shout out to Big John, man. Big John don't even know. Nigga almost got his shit split in the club that night.
Got his fucking head busted open and shit.
Like, I was like, nah, we not gonna do that. Because, and then people don't even be knowing how powerful my hand is. I'll just be chill, bro, because there don't even be really no need for that. Like, when it's all these women, we gonna fight this weekend. It's 1 million women out here. It's 50 to 1.
Wow. Somebody in the chat said Miami said spring break is canceled down there now. They don't even want it no more.
Cause you got, this is what you get, right? You get a bunch of young people on a whole bunch of drugs, and they just wilding because they not from there. They ain't there to score. They ain't there for the ambiance, the clubs, the weekend, the memories, the moments, creating shit. They out there to destruct shit, and they don't know they just fucked up a good thing.
They fucked it up. Yeah. That shit looked like Belly when we was down there. The scene on Belly when Ox and them went back to Jamaica and shit. That's what that shit looked like. The Rasta niggas was in the streets dancing
Come
and
on,
shit.
yo, tell them how the motherfucking niggas cost was so high. Nigga had to pull out a ladder for the
A
girl to get in the
ladder to
car.
get the fuck out the car. Yeah. I'm glad that I got a chance to witness that, man. I believe that which we was a part of back then is what
I'm
is
glad
gonna be on
you
this Freaknik
documented that.
shit.
I'm glad you documented that. You know why, Gully? Just for the fact of the times that we in right now, bro.
Right.
You will never see that type of shit again.
Right.
Never.
Right.
You will never get those moments again. Nipsey is gone.
Yeah.
Big Meech about to come home.
It was so many superstars in the club with us that night, man. It was just fabulous. French Montana, Nipsey Hussle, Jim
Remember
Jones.
Khaled ran down on us.
Yeah. It was NBA niggas in there and everything. It was
Come on,
crazy.
it was all love. And it was like I just want to show you how, like, if you whatever stories you was hearing, how fly the Dipset was, at least when you was around me, you seen, oh nah, he on his shit. We went to Wet Willie's a few times, but we was walking up and down Collins, Washington Ocean with rose bottles. We was going by cases of Moet, busting them
Yeah.
down, and
In the
everybody had their
streets.
own
Yeah.
body walking through the
Yeah.
streets.
Yeah.
While niggas was drinking slushies, we was drinking rose.
Yeah.
We was eating lamb chop steak and lobster the whole weekend. Niggas
Yeah.
was eating Burger King and cheeseburger baby. Like, come on,
True story.
let's not play games. We went to every club, Cameo, Dream. What club we ain't go to? Jada Kiss Party,
Went everywhere. Fab party.
Fab
Everywhere that it
Party.
was popping. We was in there and shit.
We tore the beach up.
Man.
Remember,
I'm
we
glad
smashed
that you
yourself.
got a chance to get on here, man. We needed to get on
Yeah.
here, man. And
Nah, we
that
always
shit,
build.
that last live, like I said, he didn't erase it. It's just on private. Niggas was
I don't.
talking crazy. They was encouraging him, and they was winning. Gully TV, da 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 da. Undid
But
this,
you know,
unsaid this.
but you know,
It's like they
those was
wanted
the
him to be
batteries.
dead. It's like they wanted him to be dead. The niggas in the chat wanted him to be dead.
How can somebody watch his channel now and look at him as a reliable source of media?
It started trending on Twitter. I woke up this morning, I seen so many high powered channels talking about the misinformation that he put out. That shit ain't gonna never go away. I just
Nah.
don't see him coming back to the internet. I don't know I don't know what he's gonna do from here, but I just don't see him coming back to the internet, being able to hold a live stream or talk to
What,
anybody and they take him
but
serious. He
but
need to go
you know what I would
get some
you
mental
know
health
what I
treatment.
would the only respectable thing that he can possibly do is take accountability and respectfully apologize. Take
Yeah,
accountability. Show that you're a man.
yeah. It's part of being a man. Say you was wrong. Move on and
Cause
shit.
you disrespected me out of my name was something I told. I got on Gully and I told y'all, I said, yo, Gully, he's good. I
Yeah,
got the word back already. I didn't want to have to. Who wants to? Who? You know what it took for me to call this man's phone last night when I know he's grieving to make him just to get on an app like Instagram, but it was just to show the people that he's alive and he's well. So all that malarkey that's on the internet, you can fade it. Fade it. It was a waste of time.
yeah. Tell them where they can get some of that cranberry and vodka at, man. I'm about to get
Man,
up out of
follow
here.
follow my merch page on that cranberry and vodka with a K on Instagram. I got a collabo hat on fashionbomb.com. Uh,
The
it's called
Unkasa.
it's called
Yeah.
the Unkasa. Go get you a PA net. Go get you some dribble guard. Oh, I will be on Pillmatic 2.
Pillmatic 2 coming soon. We still working.
Like niggas is still working and
Still
we
working.
got we in this in the year just begun. The year just begun.
We still working. Still getting money. TheRealDribble.com. Go over there and get knitted, man. You know what I'm saying? This
Let's
is
do
not
it.
a game.
This is
Niggas
not a
really
game.
making money off of this culture. We don't gotta spread rumors. We
No
don't gotta
rumors.
lie.
Straight money. And when we
Yeah,
go out together, it so happens we be making digits.
yeah.
Eating good and smoking good at the same time. Gully retired from the smoking.
I gave it up. It's been a
Uh-huh.
month. It's been a month. And
You'll be
I was
back,
looking
nigga.
at somebody. I was looking at somebody going live, and he was in front of the camera, and he was, he was blowing and shit. And I was looking at it. I'm like, damn, I can't believe that I looked it like that.
Uh-huh.
For all that time, I'm like, I can't believe I was looking like that for all
But
that
niggas love when
time.
niggas spark up and they talk, cause niggas be smoking with you. Niggas
Yeah,
be like this internet world, for the good part of the internet world, yo, this helps a lot of people therapeutic because sometimes we might be talking about an issue that a person's going through, or it just might be entertaining. It don't always have to be a derogatory or a beef.
right.
You can come here for educational substance,
Believe that.
but
Believe that.
but
See my
and
sweatshirt, man. I got a turn up on it. It's come from the Whole Foods.
yeah,
It's come from the Whole Foods.
every food shop caught, yeah, the
You know what I'm saying?
co-op,
We eating right. You know what I'm saying?
and
Sea
that's what
moss,
it's a,
black seed oil,
and that's what
elderberry.
it's about. I broke my, I broke, man. I was so mad yesterday. I went crazy like that because it was just like, first you disrespected me out of my name, and you wrong. He was strong.
Dead
He was
wrong.
wrong and strong. He was
Yeah.
wrong and
We
strong, but
kept
it's
going on and on with it,
strong and
man.
wrong.
Damn shame.
Damn,
That's all I have, man.
damn
Like I
shame
said,
what
I just
happened to
broke
Flip.
fast. I'm about to
Damn
go in
shame what
here and
happened to
eat.
Sub.
Drink me some. Yeah, damn shame what happened to Sub, man. Sub, get your dribble right, my nigga. I know you tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Come on
We
back.
know you
Just
watching.
apologize. Just
That's
you got
it.
some bad information. Whoever
That's it.
called you, you got to be careful where you get your information from.
He
People
was
that
he was talking
messaged me
about
in my DM and
and,
gave
and,
me wrong information, but you got
and
to
he was
You're a professional investigator.
and you was really being disrespectful talking about how a nigga bend me over and suck your thing. Yo, that
He was bugging, man.
that's a little
Yeah,
suspect, man. I don't go that way.
yeah. So I appreciate you, man. Y'all can go to the website and get knitted, man, at therealdribble.com. Follow me on Instagram at I am Gully TV _ Give me your IG, your
Yeah,
personal
follow
one.
me at the real underscore Unkasa.
Pillmatic 2 on the way, man. I'm up out of here. I'll give you a call later. Peace.
Salute. Peace.